Suddenly changed. How do I turn this stuff off? Okay, welcome everybody. How is it going? My name is Tellman. This is episode 183 of the Get Shit Done Show. Right now, I am streaming on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and many, many more. Welcome, everybody. This is episode 183. We go live every day for the Get Shit Done Show. I'm Tellman Knudsen, founder and creator of the Get Shit Done Show, as well as GetShitDone.com. If you want to increase your productivity, go to GetShitDone.com. Join us. You'll get more shit done. Simple as that. Today, we're going to talk about a little topic called Who's to Blame? Who's to blame? So, there's something that I find to be unfortunate that has been a mega trend in direct response marketing for close to a decade, probably longer, really, in the greater scheme of things. And Jean, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome, Alan. Welcome, Yana. Welcome, Lizzie. Welcome, Brent. Didn't mean to call you lazy. How's it going, Brent? And so here's the thing. The trend in marketing has been to try to share with the prospect, with the customer, with the client, potential client, why it's not their fault that they're not getting the result that they're looking for, and why they should point to this other outside force and blame it. Put the blame on it. Put the blame on that something outside of yourself. Nobody wants to accept the responsibility that the crappy situation they're in is their fault. Whether you're out of money, whether you're overweight, whether you just got broken up with, whatever it is, nobody, you have to get fired, nobody really wants, very small percentage of people out there really want to get the criticism, hear the feedback, learn from it, adjust, improve. Some do. Some welcome it with open arms. But even the people who try to welcome it with open arms, it can be a very challenging thing to do, right? And so we look for someone or something outside of ourselves to blame. This tends to be human nature. And this is why, Croy, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Croy Shadler, ultra runner extraordinaire. It's human nature not to want to be wrong. We all want to be right? And so the first thing that I would say is there's a huge distinction between fault and responsibility, right? And so you could say something's your fault. You could say something's, why are you the way you are? It's my parents' fault. It's the way they raised me. Well, maybe, certainly is a big influence. But once you become aware of that, you now have a choice. And if you have a choice, it's your fault that you're still making that choice over and over again. But if it's your fault, you can get all down on yourself. You can blame yourself. You can say, I'm to blame, I suck, I'm a loser, and never do anything. Somebody else's fault, you can just remain pissed off and angry at them and never do anything. And feel like change is outside of your ability to influence, right? So that outside person that we're blaming, or that outside event, or that politician, or that world event, or that thing that we think is making us feel bad, that's to blame, right? That's the culprit. when we realize that we're the only ones who can do anything to improve the situation, if that's indeed the goal, then it's time to take responsibility, regardless of whose fault it is, it doesn't actually matter. The question is, what are you going to do about it? It's your responsibility. Stop whining. What are you going to do about it? This is one important piece. And so, for those of you who have any type of coaching business, whether it's in the alternative healthcare space, I'm a hypnotherapist, whether you're literally a sports coach and you train people in that way, whether you're a personal trainer, whether you're a wealth coach, whether you're a marketing coach, life coach, weight loss coach, whatever. If you coach people and you sell your coaching and your clients must do something with the advice that you give them in order to get the result. Like when you go through the McDonald's drive-through, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is hand them money. They hand you you know, the meal, right? And so um, that's not a coaching business. We're talking about a business where when your clients are paying you, they're paying you for your time, you're paying you for your expertise, they're paying you for your system or process, and they have to implement it. They have to do something to get the result. If that's the case, then there's one very, very, very important question you must ask them. And when I learned this one question, it changed everything. And legendary entrepreneur and marketer, good friend, taught me this one question. See if you can guess what his name is in the comments. If you can guess what his name is, I will give you a free one-on-one private hypnosis session with me. If you can guess, if you're the first to guess his name correctly in the comments, I will I will give you a private one-on-one hypnosis session. So, Jason Lynette, you're back. Welcome, man. Good to see you. So, this question you can use when you're talking with someone on the phone or on a strategy session or a consultation session of some sort on Zoom. This is a question that you can ask in your intake forms, in your application, before someone becomes a client, if they sign up for a free session. This is a question you can ask on, absolutely should ask on any type of a high ticket sales call. Okay. This is the most important question when you're talking to one of these types of potential clients. And ideally, you should ask this before you accept any money from them. Okay. This is a screening question. It is so important. And it has to do with who's to blame. It has to do with fault versus responsibility. It's a litmus test. It's a polarity clarifying question that will give you the knowledge that you need to say, oh, should I seriously consider working with this person and getting into a business relationship with them? You don't need to ask this question necessarily if you're exclusively a products business, even a digital products business, but I would any type of coaching and consulting where you're going to be working with them and they're going to be implementing the advice that you give them. Here's what you do, right? Start by getting clear on where they are right now in their life. Like, what's the situation they're in their life right now that they're asking for help with? Okay. What's the problem that you have that you're looking for help with right now? And you want to ask them, okay, well, what's the result that you're looking for? Where do you want to get? Where do you want to be? In the case of money, how much money are you making right now? How much do you make a month? Right? How much money did you make last month? Okay. How much do you want to be making? And it's a little softer if you even ask about the goal first. How much money do you want to be making? A year from now, how much money do you want to be making per month? A year from now, how much do you want to weigh? Right? A year from now, what kind of romantic relationship do you want to be in? Right? A year from now, what kind of business do you want to have? How much money do you want to be making? How big do you want your team to be? Right? And then find out where they are right now. Right? How much are you doing right now? Where is your business at right now? How much do you weigh right now? What's the current situation? You can go into a lot more than this, but this one litmus test is the key. And this is the most important question. And the most important question is, why aren't you all there already? Why haven't you already achieved those results? And when people answer the question about why they haven't already achieved their dreams or why they haven't already achieved their results, generally speaking, they're going to give you one of two types of answers, right? Answer number one is they're going to tell you that they haven't achieved their results because um, of the decisions the president is making. They'll say they haven't achieved their results because they don't have the time, or they'll say they haven't achieved the results because um, they keep starting new things, or they'll say they haven't achieved the results because X, Y, or Z. Usually, a lot of the time, people will tell you they haven't achieved the results because of the way another person or outside influence or power is influencing them or forcing them to make bad decisions, and it's outside of their control. They will blame someone or something outside of themselves. They'll scapegoat someone. They'll scapegoat something. And sometimes in a very complex way, right? Then the other type of answer that you'll get, and this is the one you're really looking for, is people will say, well, I've been looking for a system or process that will teach me how to really launch a profitable and successful podcast, as an example. Or the reason that I don't think I'm achieving my results is because I haven't um, really learned how to build funnels and write sales letters. So I haven't really learned how to sell products direct response style yet. And I've just been reading books, and I haven't really taken a coaching program or home study course or worked directly with a mentor that actually knows what they're talking about. Yeah, I've been more of an armchair student of marketing. Why aren't you already? Why haven't you run your first marathon? Well, I haven't scheduled it in yet, and I haven't found a coach that I want to work with yet, and I haven't trained for it yet, and that's why I'm talking to you, right? And so when they tell you that I haven't achieved my results because I haven't X, Y, or Z, and that's why I'm talking to you, I'm looking for help with this. That's an indicator that they're taking responsibility and that they're ready, willing, and able to do something differently, and that they're looking for help right now. Right? That's actually what you're looking for. You're looking for them to maybe blame themselves, put themselves at fault, but you don't want people who are all self-deprecating and are going to immediately go into the negative, because you're not going to be able to do much with that, right? You want someone who's positively motivated, who wants to do better, who wants to get better, and who's looking for a mentor, guide, or teacher or coach to help them get there. And if you run that kind of business, this is a good indicator that you have a motivated client who's ready to go and is probably going to do a good job of implementing whatever it is you teach them or show them or work with them on, instead of being resistant and or just not following through. So I hope this was useful. Topic of today's episode 183 of the Get Shit Done Show is Who's to Blame. Talked about responsibility versus fault. Gave you a secret, incredibly powerful question that you can use to help filter out your clients. Let me know if this was helpful. Guys, if you like the Get Shit Done Show, then follow me on whatever platform you're watching this on right now. Please share this video with anybody that you think would like it. And if you are not already a member of our productivity community, please run on over to getshitdone.com and you can join for free, and I will give you a free Get Shit Done productivity hypnosis session recording that I made that people love when you join. So I would love your feedback on that. All right, guys, this is Tellman Knudsen. I'll see you tomorrow. Over and out. Bye, guys.